Welcome to another video, and in this video we are going to widen my Traxxas X-Maxx. Now immediately you're thinking Traxxas WideNIng kit, right? Maybe, maybe not. Stay tuned to find out. What's up everyone? Welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. So first things first, before we get on with the video, hasn't been much content from me lately, and the reason for that is beginning of December I became a bit unwell and had to go to hospital. The hospital thought, well, clearly this guy's not unwell enough, so let's give him a few more illnesses. So in hospital I got influenza stage 1 plus a couple of other diseases to boot, and I got stuck in a infections and diseases isolation ward about 2.5 weeks. So yeah, I just got out just before Christmas, but things weren't great. I wasn't well still, but I did manage to get home for Christmas. But yeah, my legs were bandaged up, this, that and the other, you don't want to know. But feeling okay, on the mend. So I thought we'll do the first video, see how it goes. My throat's still a bit croaky from all the drugs they're pumping in me, so bear with me. Okay, moving on. This is my Traxxas X-Maxx in green. Now I've had this for about just 2 years. It's the version 4, so it's the one before the belted tyres, which is the version 5 on the Ultimate. The only thing I've done to this is some preventative upgrades. So, well, apart from the lights, the light kit's cool, right? So this is the original body. You can see it's a bit worse for wear. This is where it goes, mostly here, here, and here and here. Now I did shoe glue this, the first thing I did when I bought this, but you can see it's starting to crack. But to be honest, mate, this has taken a bunch of beating. You know, so over 2 years this has been properly cracked. Blown off a ramp, landed upside down. I've had to repair these two bits quite a few times, but you know what, I think it's still got at least 10 bashes in it. Anyway, so let's go through it. So I'll go through the upgrades that I've done. So as you can see, all shoe glued, and here it's cracked a few times, so I've had to fix it, and the rest is okay. Right, the other thing I've got is I've got the drive cup. No, let me take this camera off, we can have a quick look. So we've got the drive cup protectors there from M2C. We've also got the hinge pin kit, because that's a weakness apparently, because those are the ones kind of when it flexes on there it breaks off. What else have we got? So I replaced the fans. The standard fans were pretty crap, so I've replaced it with the rocket fans, which are a lot better. And I've also put a longer screw through here and bolted it underneath with a nut so that it doesn't come loose. And underneath we have the, this is a little bit hard to pick up, 1 second. Yeah. Underneath we have the M2C Beefcake chassis brace. I've got a couple of things, can't remember where that's from. Chassis design, I think they're going out of business now anyway. So anyway, that's all that we've done. Now, one of the things when I first bought this that I wanted to do was, I got these little things here. I think I printed these off, can't remember. I got these from AliExpress, they're like a cool. So one of the things that I was on the fence about was the WideNIng kit. Now, it looks cool and wanted more stability, but it took it away from being a monster truck, right? So I was umming and ahhing about it, and then the XRT came out. So I was like, cool, let's buy an XRT, which I did. And I actually bought that from this guy, Phil Harrison, Tom the RC. I met him in Rossa, I can't remember which year it was, a couple of years ago, and he was selling his, so I bought his. He did a review video on it, I'll link it in the description down below. And yeah, so I bought his, and that was green as well, and he was kind enough to sign it for me, which was pretty cool. So I got that, but I will still be looking at the WideNIng kit. I didn't want to do the whole hog. I wish there was like something like an in-between. So enter Cobra Racing. So Cobra Racing have brought these out, and what they are longer hubs on the end. So I think you get like a centimetre on each side, so it's like about maybe an inch. So you're going to get an inch basically of extra width. So I thought, let's try these. Now the only thing that I see that's wrong with these is you don't have those clips that the normal Traxxas wheels have, the hubs have behind here. What they've got is they've got pins, and you put the wheels on and the pins are kept in place by the wheels. Now that's going to be a problem for me because I hang my cars up on the wall. I take my wheels off. The reason I do that is because it gives me more floor space in my garage, because I've got loads of cars hanging on the wall where the wheels are really big, like the X-Maxx. I take the wheels off so it's closer to the wall, right? Makes sense. So if I do that, the pins are going to fall out, I'm going to lose them, I'll be annoyed. So I need to work out how I can fix that. Maybe some, I don't know, Loctite in there, or thread lock, or whatever, some glue. I'll have to have a look at that. The other thing was, minor thing, they're blue. I wish they were green, because it would suit the whole truck, right? But not a problem, that's not a problem at all. The other thing I got was these, the GPM side bits. Now, these were going on cheap, plus I had some coins. You know, XMaxx, you just log in every day, man, they give you coins, right? So I got this like dirt cheap. I think like £45 normally, but I got it by 20 quid. My reasoning at the time, and I was in hospital, I was like, oh, it's like my beefcake chassis, it'll make it stronger. When I got home after, I was thinking, well, actually, this is designed to flex. If that doesn't flex, it might break the chassis. But we're going to give it a go. At the end of the day, I've got a couple of chassis that I bought because they weren't going cheap anyway. So, and I got those from Appliance Electronics because they were actually doing some really good deals at the time. So I bought a bunch of them. So we're going to fit this on as well. So we'll put these on. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to measure how wide it is first. So let's get the guys back up here. I think it's about 21 inches. So all it is, we'll measure it from here to here because the back wheels are straightest and they're not bent. So I don't know if you can see that. It's about 21 inches. There and there. Yeah. Is it? We've got no one to help you. I'm pretty sure it's about 21 inches. Yeah, about 21 inches. So let's see what happens, what size we get when we put these extensions on. Right, so you have to bear with me because my hands and feet still don't work very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that off camera because it's going to take me a while to do. I will link in Cobra Racing's video into the description as well. They do the work through the video and you can see how it's done, but it really is really easy. Take the wheels off, take the hinge pin off, pull off the old CVD and hub, put the new ones in, bang it all together, boom, job's a good one. So I'll come back to you because like I said, that's going to take me a bit of time to do because my hand's still not working right and I may need to go and get some help as well from someone, so I will be right back. Right, okay, we are back. I know it was instantaneously for you, but for me, that took longer than I normally would take. Normally this job would take me, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes. It's a new day because yesterday it took me about 2.5 hours. I did have to get help. I just can't do it with my hands at the moment. They just don't seem to want to do what I tell them to do. I just don't have the energy. So anyway, yeah, I had to rope in some help from my daughters. But anyways, the job's all done. So one of my concerns I had yesterday was these pins dropping out when I hang it on the wall. Because there was nothing to hold it on apart from the wheels, as per the installation video from Cobra Racing. However, in the pack, I found some grub screws and I was like, I wonder if these fit in the end to hold pins in. Guess what? They do. So well done, Cobra Racing. That's one of my concerns. Completely wiped out. Put some lock thread on it, put the screws in, and those pins are now no longer going anywhere. So the only, it's not a concern, nice to have, would be because my truck's green and everything else is green. It's not a deal breaker though. I still buy it because at the end of the day you can't really see it. The only thing you're going to see is it popping out a little bit. But yeah, so cool. I mean, we're going to put this wheel, so yeah, just that's how much it is widened, if you can see there. So the standard one comes to about half of that. So you got like maybe like an inch overall. Okay, so let me just go through some stats. So the standard X-Maxx is 21 inches wide. The WideMax kit makes it up to 23.3 inches. Now the WideMax kit from Traxxas cost $199.95 and in the UK that's about £162, but obviously we'd have to pay the shipping charges. In the UK you can get the Traxxas WideMax kit for about £180, well £165 to £180, does not include shipping. That's about $202 to about $220. So with the shipping you're probably looking at about £170 to about £185. Now the Cobra Racing extended hubs kit is $54.95 per set. You need 2, so that makes it about $110. And you also have to pay the shipping fee. So for me, that was about $145, which was about £118. It shipped to the UK. I think I took the express shipping, I can't remember. So how much does it then widen it by? So the Cobra Max Cobra Racing kit widens it to 22.4 inches, which is about an inch less than the Wide Max kit. For me, that's exactly what I wanted. I didn't like it to be over the overall length the Wide Max kit gave, but I wanted it slightly bigger than what the standard was. So for me, that's the happy medium, and that is perfect for what I wanted. Obviously, you guys have to decide what you want. For me, that was perfect. Also, based on the prices, I saved £47, which is about $57. So yeah, I wanted it to be slightly wider, but not as wide, and I didn't want to pay the prices, which I didn't. So for me, perfect. I also put the side bits on from GPM. Word of warning, use the supplied screws from GPM because the standard ones are a bit longer and they will go through. Nah, I didn't find out the hard way. I read the instructions, like most people don't. But there you go. Anyway, so this is my XMaxx now, all ready to go out and get on there. Let's put the last wheel on. And we are going to take this out. I can't take it out at the moment because I am still housebound. I'm not allowed to drive, so I will need to wait until the weekend. Oops. Got away. So I have to wait until the weekend until somebody takes me out and I can hold the controller, because the last thing I want to do is if my hands are not doing what I'm telling them to do and it's the forward button into someone, that would not be good. I'm a British Model Car Racing member, so I have full insurance. I think it's terminal liability, whatever, but I still wouldn't want to hurt anyone. So I'm going to wait until I'm good enough to go out. That video will be on the channel. You'll be able to see it running with this installation, the Cobra Racing installation. All the links I want to put below, so feel free to go and have a look. Any questions, by all means, give us a shout. And that is it for this video. So you want to see this running, see how this kit performs, subscribe, like if you like the video, set your notifications on so you get notified when the next video is out. If you don't like the video, click dislike, but please tell me in the comments why you don't like it, because that really helps. And yeah, that's it. See you in the next video. Ta-ra!